are your big game players who might step up na hindi pa natin napag-usapan?
Well, you know, beyond their statistics, and kaya nga hindi natin na-highlight sila dun sa top players because in terms of their season-long averages, they're not that high. But I think for Ateneo, it's Ryan Buenafe, and for UST, it's Jeric Fortuna. Both these guys have shown the guts to hit big shots down the stretch in critical games, in big games, and they just show such maturity and class in the end game that coaches can really trust them with the ball in their hands.
And Ryan Buenafe is not starting dahil nakita naman natin as Aljon Mariano draws first blood sa ating final series between UST and Ateneo. There have been games, as you know, and pointed out DJ in the past, that Buenafe has started. Ito si Obing Sumalinog ang kanilang sinimulan at sigurado para kay Aljon Mariano yan.
Well, he's back to the starting lineup. He started in both the matchups against UST. And inamin naman ni Coach Norman Black sa atin when we asked him why he started Buenafe in the last few games. It's because he's noticed the double team for Slaughter normally comes from the small forward position, and he knows they sacrifice a little too much on offense if it's Sumalinog as compared to Buenafe.
Kumpletuhin natin ang ating mga barkada dito sa ating game number 1. Puntahan natin si Tina Marasigan mula sa side ng UST.
Yes, Boo, thank you. On the 7th year of Coach Pido Harencio as the head coach of the UST Growling Tigers, he is definitely fired up and excited for bringing UST on their second finals appearance here in the UAAP in his coaching year since 2006. The spirits and hearts of the boys are undeniably hungry to win the title this year, and they see it as the sweetest fruit of what they've worked for in their intensive training program. This has improved their perimeter shooting and even in producing points in the paint, setting up their post moves and screens, and in shoring up their defense against the penetrators and shooters of Ateneo. Boom and TJ, Melo Afwang is not present today and still recovering in the UST hospital after being diagnosed just this morning with stage 1 dengue. But notwithstanding of his absence, Coach is still confident with his lineup and even offer this game to Melo, to UST, and to God Almighty. Boom and TJ.
Thank you very much for the Samsung Galaxy Tab 2 report. Life just got better. Melo Afwang is the usual starter as Aljon Mariano comes off the bench, and Coach Pido likes it that way, but adjustments have to be made. At yan po ang adjustment natin dito. Puntahan muna natin ang ating Yakisobrang move. Brought to you by Nissin Yakisoba. Yakisobrang sarap. 3-point play completed by Nico Salva to bring us right now to 5-2.
And those 5 points, Boom, have come from the fast break for Ateneo. They average 10.9 fast break points a game, 3rd in the league. You know that Coach Norman Black likes to run.
And a foul on the Karim Abdul drive at exactly the 8-minute mark. Chance for us to go to our 4th member of our broadcast team to complete our team. Selena Dagdag from Ateneo.
Right from the very beginning of the season, Coach Norman has always believed that the team to beat is UST. And when I asked him in yesterday's practice how he's planning to go about such a goal, sabi niya sa akin na he wants to see his blue shirts do a good job in the defensive boards as UST consists of able offensive rebounders. He also wants to see the Blue Eagles guard the perimeter well to minimize their opponent's outside shooting. That's all for now, Boom and TJ.
Maraming salamat, Selena. A report brought to you by Samsung Galaxy Tab 2. Life just got better. Even prior to the season has started, we've seen it in the press releases, we've seen it in the write-ups of all our sports writer friends that he's singled out UST as the biggest obstacle to the drive for 5, talking about Coach Norman Black. Okay, bago tayo magkainitan dito sa ating laro, TJ, marami na tayong matchup na pag-usapan, pero napakaganda ring abangan yung matchup ni Kevin Ferrer at ni Keither Ravena na dati pang magkatunggali nung high school pa sila.
They are very familiar with each other. Nung high school pa lang, nagkatapat na itong dalawang to in a championship series in the juniors division kung saan nagtapat na yung dalawa. Talagang they're so used to seeing each other, they're so used to battling each other, and it was a fierce battle in that finals in the juniors, and that was won by Ateneo. Keither Ravena ended up becoming the finals MVP. Kevin Ferrer was the junior season MVP.
Correct. Actually, nakakadalawang finals MVP na yan, si Keither Ravena in the juniors division. 7:05 remaining.
And after that, both guys in their last game, sila yung hero for UST. Biglang lumitaw si Ferrer. For Ateneo, it was Ravena.
And with personal bests in the UAAP to propel their teams into the finals as Jeric Deng knocks down his second jumper of the game. Seesaw battle so far, 8-7 lamang po ang mga taga-Espanya. Ayan na po yung assignment ni Ferrer kay Ravena. Ravena off to the left. Jeric Teng looking ahead. Wala pa tayong palitan ng tao dito. Fortuna playing in his last year for the Growling Tigers. Abdul hooks his left leg.
Wow.
Uses his left arm. Bola mapupunta sa mga nakaputi. From Katipunan, it's the defending champions.
Ganda ng pivot move doon na nakaikot si Karim Abdul away from Slaughter, but it was still a tough release.
Here's a clear man deep cleanse high-performance drive with activated carbon. Deep cleanse for 0 dandruff to give us a 1-point UST lead. Salva, last year's finals MVP, as you remember, TJ.
Yep.
But an incredible game for him to clinch their 4th title. He's going for his personal 5th title. Interesting start for both teams. Ano? What are your interpretations, TJ? May konting kababa? May konting gigil? Ano ba? O tama lang?
Tama lang, mukhang nag-iingat. They're not overly aggressive that they will border on out of control. They're running when the opportunity presents itself. We're not forcing situations so far. So far, both teams playing a very disciplined system. Seems like they're really focused on executing their respective game plans.
Kit Kat break muna tayo. Get ready for what's next. Have a break. Have a Kit Kat. Coach Pido Horenzo's boys ahead by 1. Balik po tayo dito sa ABS-CBN para po sa game number 1 of finals between Ateneo and UST. Ang UST, number 2 team with a 10-4 record after the eliminations. The best record since 1999. At nanalo over National University sa kanilang Final Four matchup. They took care of business really early. As we see Senator Jinggoy Estrada with us in attendance. Ang Ateneo naman, na number 1 at 12-2, took care of business in the Final Four against their arch rivals. But it was a little tough as they came from behind. The exploits as of Kiefer Ravena to propel themselves into the finals. May konting press dito ang UST, TJ.
We're showing us a full court 1-2-2 press, something they don't do very often. Looks like both squads have probably prepared something different to show here in the finals.
Sigurado yan, ano? Ganun naman usually, ano?
Yep.
Pero siguro 90% of what you've been doing all throughout.
Ito pa rin, no,
nandun
yung
yan.
foundation.
As Buenafe misses the 3. Remember, he was 1 out of 5 against LaSalle. The 1 was the big one to separate both teams and eventually clinch that game against LaSalle.
They were down by 1 at that point, and he gave them a 2-point lead.
Tapos 2 free throws. Eventually, as we get to our Globe prepaid go lang ng go halfway point of the quarter. Deliberate basketball for Ateneo as Johnson, who has been so deadly from the three-point area, averaging 52%
Wow.
from downtown this season. Just not a good idea to leave him alone as they tie the ball game at 10. Second deadlock of the game. Ferrer, babawi ba? Babawi nga. Mainit pa rin.
Yep. And you don't want to get this guy going if you're Ateneo. You saw what he was able to do against NU, and what a phenomenal game, because considering the fact he had to play great defense as well against Ray Parks.
Buenafe misses. It is no coincidence, TJ, as Johnson shoots another 3, that Ferrer has only started twice in the whole of the elimination round. One of them was against Ateneo, and we all know why. The other one was against Bobby Parks as National University.
Well, yung nakakatuwang makita, no, yung, you know, he was able to accept a new role.
Correct.
Juniors, superstar, super scorer. Come to the seniors, Coach Pido said, you have to be my defensive stopper, and he embraced that role right away.
Ito po yung great 3. From great taste 3-1 as Nico Elorde comes in the ball game for the very first time para sa 4-time defending champions. 13-10, under 4 minutes remaining. Ryan Buenafe, how about that guy? 3 championships sa juniors. Nakakatatlo na rin dito sa seniors. Dahil wala nga siya last year.
Yep.
Ano,
So in the last 6 seasons he has played basketball.
wala pang
Palaging champion.
And he's always obviously come up big in the finals. Just like that guy last year. Salvador misses. Aljon Mariano comes away with his 3rd rebound of the game already. Naiwanan si Abdul sa ilalim.
Nice fake as well. Presence of mind of both these guys. Mariano in the open court in the slow break, and for Abdul, knowing that he had a 7-footer behind him.